first mistake of the day. Getting off at Kamusawa Nishi and not at Kamusawa bus stop, which was 2 stops before this one. While this will still take us to the trailhead, we probably took the steepest and the longest way possible to get there. We have now finished the hike to the trailhead, so it's now time to start the real thing and hike Tokyo's highest peak. Let's go. The plan for today is to reach the peak of the nearby mountain Nanatsuishi, then get to the summit of Mount Kumotori and reach the mountain hut Kumotori Sansou before 6 p.m. so we can have our dinner and rest and have our descent tomorrow. I think it's an abandoned house or something. It looks very dilapidated right now. Now don't quote me on this, but I have every reason to believe that this might be the Kamado residence from the anime Kimetsu no Yaiba. Remember that first episode where we get to see a glimpse of Tanjiro's family as he was about to go down the mountain to sell charcoal? Yep. That very mountain is Mount Kumotori, and the town he went to might as well be today's Okutama. Is this like an offering to the mountain bear? What does it say? From now on, over a wide area, mobile phone is out of service. So, yeah, if you're gonna hike up this mountain, you won't have phone service. I'm not sure when that will start. Right now, I don't have phone service right now. And we just started like 1 kilometer in the trail. This is gonna be fun. So it says we have already hiked 3.3 kilometers and we have 7.5 kilometers left until we reach the summit. I've read statements online about how people who hiked here saw deers, but I never expected to see one myself. And that was pretty cool. We still have 5 kilometers to go. We found a resting spot. I can now eat my lunch at 2 p.m. This is the Nanatsuishi Cabin, and as soon as we arrived, we got welcomed by this little chunky cat that graciously allows pets. This site is a campsite, so if you want to set up your tent for the day, you may do so. They also sell various drinks and light snacks, but remember that whatever you buy, you carry the trash with you. At this point of the hike, I have already run out of water, but thankfully, there are many water sources on this mountain.
I'm coming home. Leave open the gate. Don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home.
We have reached the summit of Mount Nanatsuishi, and it says here that we have 4 kilometers left to reach Mount Kumotori. So that path over there is what we are going to take to get to that mountain over there. And that mountain is where we're going. So it looks like rain clouds are forming right now, and I'm still hoping for clear skies tonight because I wanted to take pictures of the stars, and it'll be such a shame if I won't be able to do that because it'll rain. So hoping for good weather. We're almost there, guys, but yeah, as you can see, not so clear skies today. If you want to save time, you can skip Nanatsuishi and just directly proceed using a different path to Mount Kumotori. We just feel like doing 2 peaks in one day since we're already here anyway. Also, this hike is generally easy with gentle slopes. The steepest part, I think, will be the last 2 to 3 kilometers to the summit. This last part is so steep, but at least I can see the hut, I guess. All in all, it's an 11-kilometer hike. If you choose to go back to the same trail you came from, which is what we'll do, it's a 22-kilometer hike in total. All trails says that we're already there, but doesn't look like it. I think we still have like 500 meters more to go, so wow, that's such a nice view. So we came across this other peak. I couldn't really read what that is, but it didn't have the same fancy sign as the one at Nanatsuishi earlier, so this is like the unloved sibling. It gets the non-fancy sign. But yeah, this is not the peak of Mount Kumotori yet, so we walk more. Kumotori, I think, also means like cloud catcher, so we're probably gonna see a lot of clouds today. And here I was hoping for clear sky, climbing up Cloud Catcher Mountain. A girl can dream. Now, that definitely is the hut and is not just my hallucination. This is not Kumotori Sansou, where we're supposed to stay at, so we still have like 20 more minutes to hike over there. We made it to the top in 7 hours. So we started at 10:30 from the trailhead. Now it's 7:30. So no, it's not 7. Now it's 5:30. So yeah, it took us 7 hours to get here. We reached Tokyo's highest peak at 2,017 meters. We may not have a view right now, but like all mountains, it is such a rewarding feeling to get to the summit. I think what that sign says is that this mountain is part of Japan's 100 famous mountains. So yeah, you've hiked Tokyo's highest peak and one of the Hyakumeizan. Now it's time for us to head to Kumotori Sansou, where we're going to spend the night. The hut is approximately 20 minutes away from the summit and has vertical rocky parts where you have to be on all fours. Which also made me question if we're on the right track. Are we going the right direction? Well, at least we know we're not lost. And did I mention that we have to reach the hut by 6 p.m. so we can be served dinner? No, that's the real hut we're staying in. It's exactly 6 p.m. Which means we made it just in time for dinner. If you're looking for a mountain hut to stay in after hiking Mount Kumotori, then I highly recommend Kumotori Sansou because this place looks really fancy for a mountain hut, and they provide you with aquatatsu, and then you won't see it, but like in front of me right now are a bunch of futons, so you really won't be cold. You'd be comfortable sleeping here, and their food is really delicious. It was a really decent, delicious meal. So yeah, and if also you're just looking to experience your first mountain hut, like me, this is my first ever mountain hut, then I really recommend your first time be here in Kumotori Sansou. Also, one thing, we did not get rained on today, but it was still very cloudy and foggy. And right now, rain already poured. It finally caught up to us. Yeah, thankfully we were already in the sunset, so that was good. And it's time for us to sleep. We're so tired. We'll see you tomorrow. After Mr. Fiery Ball of hot gas greeted us in the morning, we said goodbye to the Sansou and made our way back to the summit, hoping for some good views since we didn't get that much yesterday. And some good views we got. Mount Fuji graced us with her presence in this early morning hike. Yeah, you really could not expect Mount Fuji to show herself for quite a long time. It's now hiding behind the clouds. Yeah, I think this H mark over here is where the helicopter lands to maybe either rescue people or deliver supplies to the hut. So, yeah. While also you're walking around here, you'd see some tarps. I'm not sure what's inside them. Probably also like some supplies. So. We're not going to Nanatsuishi anymore today.
Draw.
We're just going straight to Kamasawa bus stop because my legs are dying. There's a waterfall that we didn't see yesterday because obviously we took a different path. Yeah, I didn't expect we'd run into a waterfall today. We did not take the same path as yesterday, so this isn't a surprise. By the way, the bridge is really shaky, so if you're scared of stuff like that, you may take the other route. And yeah, I don't advise this for anyone who's scared of it. 5.8 kilometers more to go to, it's not the bus stop, to the trailhead.
Konnichiwa.
So, unfortunately, no deers for us today, but thankfully yesterday we saw them. So, yeah, and I think there are more people today. Also, just one thing, today is Yamanashi, which is Mountain Day. So, it's the day where Japan celebrates their mountains. And yeah, I think this is why there are more people today than yesterday to celebrate Mountain Day in the mountains. As we were continuing along with our descent, we passed by what the Japanese people call a boka. They are porters who carry supplies to the mountain lodges or huts that are inaccessible to vehicles. These people carry heavy supplies that are sometimes twice their body weight. As a hiker, I can never thank these people enough for making the hiking experience a little bit more comfortable.
Stop.
I really thought that we won't see the deers anymore, but thankfully, these majestic beasts showed themselves once more. From here, it's just 2 kilometers more to the trailhead. We did this hike as part of our preparation to hike up Mount Fuji, since both involved staying at a mountain hut and doing it in 2 days. So it was like a practice run. We reached the trailhead. Yay! Once we reached the trailhead, the first thing I did was take off my hiking boots because my feet are swollen. I want to cry with how good that was. You know the best part about every hike? It's taking off your hiking boots. Then we just hiked back to Kamisawa bus stop, where we took the wrong road again. But hey, gotta stay consistent. This is one of my favorite hikes so far, and having no phone service actually gave me the break I need. The views, the mountain hut, the trail, the wildlife, and everything about this experience is just pure bliss. Maybe hiking when it was a little bit colder would have been the cherry on top, because summer is just pure heat and humidity. But that's gotta do it for this 2-day long walk to Tokyo's highest peak. See you on the trails, everyone.